Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today's topic is going to be another video on the Fazbear Fanverse FNAF fan game, Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. So that's the official Five Nights at Freddy's remake, which is like approved by Scott Coffin. Alright, so hopefully you remember last week we got a look at 4 new teaser trailers for the Five Nights at Freddy's Plus game, and one of them in particular being the night mode one. We got a look at this, which is the puppet's design in Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. Now, an idea is that it could be a 3D model of the crying child, because you can see it has a human nose, and it's also got tears coming out of it like the crying child does, like the 8-bit model of the crying child. But I think it's the puppet, because the puppet also has the tears, and just the face, so like the shape of the face, it really makes me think it's the puppet, and it's 99% going to be the puppet. So the focus of today's video is going to be some predictions on what the puppet's role could be in Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. I've got a few ideas in mind on what the puppet could be doing in Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. So my first prediction on what the puppet's role could be in FNAF Plus is that we're gonna get like a FNAF Plus remake of the dream cutscenes from FNAF 2. You know, the ones where it's in the dining area and it's the vision of Freddy? They're called the dream cutscenes, and we're looking around and you see the puppet's appearance after you beat Night 4 in FNAF 2. Now, although they occur in FNAF 2, it's with FNAF 1 animatronics, and it's also in a FNAF 1 pizzeria, so definitely this could be used in this game. So I think that's definitely a very high chance that we're going to get a remake of them using the FNAF Plus designs, because the only characters that show up in that is Bonnie, Chica, and then Freddy with his mask, and then Puppet, and then Golden Freddy. And Golden Freddy, you know, there's probably going to be a FNAF Plus Golden Freddy as like an Easter egg, just like in FNAF 1. A second prediction on what the puppet could do in FNAF Plus is that, like, with that shot that we got of the puppet in the FNAF Plus trailer, the night mode one, is that it could actually be for a death screen. You know the way in the original FNAF 1 we got the Bonnie death screen, and FNAF 2 we got Withered Foxy, Toy Bonnie, and Withered Foxy. They're like the screens where it's just the still image of a close-up of their face and they've got empty eye sockets. Just a spooky Easter egg that was just added into the game. There could be like a puppet version of that, especially with the image we got in the trailer of it. It definitely looks like it's for a death screen, just with the black eyes and the close-up of the face. It definitely looks like it could be for a death screen, and I think that it would be a good idea that they could bring back the death screens, because sadly in the new FNAF games we don't get those death screens anymore, and also we just don't get as much Easter eggs anymore. Well, FNAF AR didn't have any Easter eggs, UCN didn't have very many Easter eggs, FNAF VR was quite heavy on the Easter eggs though. Another idea I have, which is my third idea, is that puppet image that we got in the trailer could be for hallucinations. You know, in FNAF 1 we get the hallucinations of like Bloodshot Freddy and Eyeless Bonnie and stuff like that, and that puppet's like a close-up of them and looks very creepy, so it looks like it could work well with being the hallucinations. I definitely think in FNAF Plus the hallucinations are going to return, because it was quite a big factor of FNAF 1. Like when you're playing it at any time they could just show up, and they appear quite often. Like I've had that occur to me so many different times, and I think for them to bring back the hallucinations, and the fact that it's a FNAF 1 remake, it's got to stay true to FNAF 1 while still being different, of course, with the designs being totally different. It is a different thing, but it's still going to stay, you know, true to FNAF 1 in some areas, and hopefully the hallucinations are carried through. Alright, another prediction I have, which might be pretty far-fetched, but saying this is Fiznom's own, like, version of FNAF 1, there's the possibility that the puppet could actually be a character in the game and have his own mechanic. For example, the puppet could possibly be in the kitchen. Maybe we'll actually see the kitchen cam in Fiznom's vision, and the puppet's, like, maybe there could be a music box in the kitchen. I don't know how that will work, but you gotta remember, in FNAF UCN, the puppet's music box was, like, in the same room with Chica. Remember that? Yeah. So, there's a possibility that maybe the kitchen cam will be revealed, or we'll just see it blanked out and there'll be a music box, and possibly the puppet could be his own character with his own mechanic as an actual antagonist that could kill you in FNAF Plus. That would be very interesting. Now, I know it sounds far-fetched because it is a FNAF 1 remake, and the puppet definitely wasn't in FNAF 1. He was nowhere in FNAF 1. We knew he existed, but like we don't see him in FNAF 1, so him being his own mechanic is quite far-fetched, but it's a possibility because this is his own, like, imagining of the game. So it's going to be different in some places, I'm sure. And that could be one of them. Alright, and then one more little thing I want to bring in is that he could just be an Easter egg somewhere. Just thrown in on one of the cameras. There's a rare chance you could see him pop up, or just standing in the hallway in a creepy pose or something. Maybe just a little one-off Easter egg. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just some predictions on what the puppet could be up to in the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. Really excited for this game, as well as the other Fazbear Fanverse titles. And yeah, it's great that this is happening. It's a great project. I love the animatronic designs. I know there's a little bit of controversy. I know it's mixed thoughts within the communities on the animatronic designs, but I think they look great. They look a lot creepier than the FNAF 1 animatronics, which I like, and the puppet and all. I just think they look good. I love how they look a lot creepier than the original FNAF characters. So yeah, that's cool. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Some but kind of just bringing up hype for FNAF Plus while also kind of making predictions or theories or whatever you want to call it. And that's all I gotta say. Have a good day. Goodbye.